7 schools where the student body got an elite rating. Yeah.
They are impressive.
We were the only ones in the Mountain West to get that.
That's fantastic. Yeah, they make a difference.
They do. Okay. Yep. Okay, here we go.
Panther basketball to start the second half.
I'm going to turn that down just a little bit. Turn that down. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Powell will have the basketball as we start the second half of play. Here come the Panthers moving left to right on the floor here at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Underneath, Johnson turnaround from the paint. You can't hear? All right, let's see. Let's get that. Is that any better? No?
Nope.
Wonder if it came off. He can't hear anything.
Knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Tigers.
Yeah. Okay, another little audio glitch here as we're trying to get something figured out. Let's see. We don't have that. We have that going. That's going on here. Trade headsets. I think I got you.
Tigers foul on the play.
Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Washburn.
Yeah, you've got that. Now I can't hear a thing.
Washburn's first personal.
Yeah, I can't hear anything out of this one. We've got a problem with the headphones here. And who's at the line? Okay, personal foul called on Bennett Washburn, his first. At the line is Gunnar Erickson, his first. And the shot's good. So he gets the three-point play, and it's now 35-16. Powell with the lead. 6B over
And a press.
on the near side to Brooklyn John. Long pass down court to Iron Eyes. Drives it in off the glass. No, not good. Rebounded by the Panthers, and the Powell Panther Jet Swan falls down on the plane. Underneath the Jack Johnson. Boy, the plow. That was a great defensive move.
It was by Bennett.
He was going for 2, and it got taken away. Let's see if this makes any difference here. No. There we go. Okay. I can hear everything now.
Okay.
Okay, here's the Tigers with Brooklyn John for 3. A long outside shot's too long, not good. Pulled down by Marshall Lewis. Outlet play to Johnson underneath the basket. Shots up, good. Nice play that time. You know, that's the way you want to play basketball. You know, the passing,
Easy.
get the sharp passing and get the open guy. Okay, long pass, too long, out of bounds, turnover Tigers. 6.5 minutes to go in the third period of play. And a timeout, a full timeout called, and we'll take a commercial break here.
We're out here at a branding today, and there's a lot of hazards going on, and a lot of times you don't have control of that type of an environment. The agricultural industry has a lot of hazards in it. We jump in a vehicle, we run down the road 5 miles, 10 miles, and most accidents happen within 10 miles of where you live. And so there's really no excuse not to wear your seatbelt. Even though it is a short distance, you need to wear your seatbelt in order to preserve your health and your family's well-being at the end of the day. The seatbelt is a decision you make individually, and you're in control of that. So there's not a lot of excuses for not wearing your seatbelt.
It's at 5:30
Okay.
against Pinedale. So, okay. Back again at the Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Number 2 Powell leading Lander 37-16. And we can see why, Alan, that Powell is ranked number 2 in the state. They're loaded with seniors and lots of experience, height and muscle, boy, I tell you.
Yep.
Okay, the Panthers. Yeah, they have the whole package. You're absolutely right. And the ball comes down, knocked away, picked up by Brock Johnson, the Tiger killer from last year. There's a bounce pass. Goes over on the near side to Gunnar Erickson. In the middle, Stenderson has it. Far side, Johnson for three. No. Rebound tipped away, and the Tigers come away with it.
That was a good possession on defense.
That was a very good possession. The Iron Eyes comes away with a basketball. That was a good defensive rebound, too. All the way down the court, there's a hop, skip, and a jump, and the shot's not good by Brooklyn John. Now with Sixby off the glass, hits the side of the backboard, not good. Powell on a 2-on-2 break. Bringing it all the way down is Lewis in the corner. Lewis in the middle. Stenderson, shot's good. So that is now 39-16 on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. The Tigers throw the ball out of bounds on the inbounds pass. Tigers last touch by Powell. Coming into the game is Peyton Bell for the Tigers. Coming out is Brooklyn John.
Going a little ball handling, I think.
Yep. Yeah, we sure need that to get the ball down the court. And there's Peyton Bell. Gives it off. Far side. Underneath to Iron Eyes. Under the basket to Bodie Moffitt. Moffitt in the corner. Sixby for three. No. Just missed it by that much. Here's Johnson all the way down. Lays it up and in. Brock Johnson now has 11, 13, 15 points in the game. And it's 41-16. This is kind of the way we thought that game would go, and now we have a foul on Powell. On the way here, Marshall Lewis picks up that foul.
Yep.
We knew Powell was going to be tough.
Yeah, and we've got a lot of new players and trying to get used to each other. And
yeah, we lost the big sticks. Brennan Stauffenberg was the big guy in the middle, big post player, and he's graduated. And had a couple other players go. There's the ball down on the floor, rebounded by the Tigers. We've got a 3-on-2 break underneath 6B. On top it goes to McFadden. Finn with it, dribbling it on top of the key now. Moves to the right-hand side, now the left. Drives in. Oh, if he would have looked to the right, he had a wide open lane. Sixby off the glass. No. And the rebound goes to Powell. He had a wide open lane, but he just didn't look to the right side.
He did.
Yeah, that happens to you sometimes. You know what the play is going to be, so you just do it. Oh, and a foul going to be called on Peyton Bell. His first. Yeah, that's going to be 41-16 now. We're almost halfway through the third period of play. And coming out is Keaton Iron Eyes. Powell has it out of bounds. Gunnar Erickson inbounds to Lewis. And the ball is stolen away. Really nice steal by Finn McFadden. Underneath the Bell. Ball gets away from him. He gets it right back. On top now to McFadden. Sixby has it. Across the key it goes to Bell. At the free throw line, ball's knocked out of bounds by Powell. Tigers will retain possession. 4 minutes and 2 seconds to go.
Yep, we need a bucket here.
Yeah, you sure do. We've got to get off that 16 mark.
Yep.
Bell on the inside pass to Sixby. Sixby dribbles it to the right side on the right wing. Gives it off now to Noah St. Clair. Shots up and good. St. Clair gets it as he comes right back in the game. And it is now 41-18. 3:43 to go here in the third period of play. Tigers finally get on the scoreboard here in this period. There's a shot up and good. And I believe that was Stenderson. Yeah, it was, who got that basket. And it's now 43-18. There's Moffitt off to 6B. Down the court, it goes to St. Clair. St. Clair stops. Top to 60. Yeah, he should have shot that. Yeah. Underneath, there's Finn McFadden. Lost the handle on the ball. Turnover Tigers. All the way down the court. Shots up, off, not good. Rebound shots, not good. Johnson with another follow. No good, another follow. And the Tigers come away with the rebound. McFadden and throws the ball away down on the other side. That was a great defensive set that time.
That was. They got there.
And a three-pointer from the corner by Powell.
All right.
Is out of bounds, and Lander will have it in the backcourt.
Tiger basketball back into the contest for the Panthers. Number 33, Katie Queen. Number 23,
43-18, 2:48 to go in the third period of play. We won't be in the double foul bonus anytime soon. Powell has 1 foul, Lander 2 this period. And Bell will bring it down for the Tigers. Walks it across the timeline. We haven't had too many instances of people walking it across the timeline.
No, it's been a lot of pressure or full court.
Here's McFadden on top of the arc for the Tigers. McFadden moving around the corner. Off to Bell. Bell at the free throw line. Keeps going. Stops in the corner. Sixby for three.
There's
Good.
one. There's one.
Parker Sixby for three. 43-21 now. Tigers making it a little bit more of a game. Almost a steal off Jordan at the half-court line. Underneath, under the basket. Goes. Shots up and good. Nice play by Cade Queen. And the Tigers, with 2 minutes to go now, looking to get some more points on this possession.
See if we can get it under 20.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. 45-21 is the score. And I tell you what, McFadden wasn't paying attention with the ball, and they came up behind him and almost got him.
Took it away, tried to.
Yeah, and it'll be Lander's ball on the alternating possession. Kiona Wisniewski coming back into the game for the Panthers, replacing Marshall Lewis. And Keaton Iron Eyes back in the game for the Lander Tigers. Here's Brooklyn John, who came back in as well. Brooklyn John on the left wing makes a move toward the basket, bounces in the corner. Peyton Bell stops, now back over to John for three. It hits the inside of the iron. Rebounded by Johnson. We have a 2-on-2. Ball's in the air. Shots up off, not good. Rebound, not good, and a foul on the Tigers.
Well, get the first stop there.
Yeah.
But they're just right there. They're so fundamental, Powell is.
Bennett Washburn picks up the personal foul. His second at the free throw line is Wisniewski, who just came into the game. Shot is not good. It rolled around and went every direction but down. Minute 23 to go. Third period, 45-21. Number 2 ranked Powell with the lead. Second shot's not good. Oh, there's a nice rebound by Noah St. Clair. St. Clair down to Bell. Bell far side outside in the middle to St. Clair. St. Clair works the paint, puts up a shot, and good.
There he goes.
Noah with his second basket.
That effort, yeah.
That was good effort on that time. His 4th point of the game. Powell, Johnson can't shoot. Gives it off to Gunnar Erickson. Erickson in the paint.
Good
Whistle.
Good job.
And we have a held ball, and this one will go to the Panthers. Lander got the last one. Powell will get this one. 57 seconds to go in the third period of play. 22-point lead by the number 2 ranked Panthers. Here's the inbounds play. Long shot for three is not good. Hustle for the rebound goes to Powell in the near side corner. Underneath, there's a shot up off, not good. The rebound, follow shot is good. Alex Jordan gets that one. And it's 47-23, under 40 seconds to go now. Third period of play. Down court, here's Bell. Bell brings it across the timeline. Lost the handle on it there for a second. Lost the handle on it again. Powell gets it, and he's out of bounds.
You know, they just stretch that defense so well. Powell does.
Yeah, they do.
Just nothing's going to be easy.
25 seconds left here, third period, 47-23. The Tigers are behind. Here's pass in the corner to Bell. On the near side, underneath it goes to St. Clair, and he is fouled.
That's his 4th foul, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Yep, Quinn. Well, he gets third personal, second one we got. Are we going to do? Okay. Here we go. Inbounds pass to Bell. In the corner, near side, Brooklyn John to Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes across to Bell. Bell, far side outside, moves toward the baseline, off shot from 7 feet, no. And there's the end of the period. And after 3, it is the Powell Panthers. For
a place, a people, an idea, for right and freedom, for liberty and justice for all. For every square inch between fruited plains and spacious skies, Marines fight to win. See all the battles Marines fight to win at marines.com.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Back again at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. We just have 8 minutes left in this game. 47-23. Number 2 ranked Powell having a good game here against the Tigers, but the Tigers are staying pretty tough. They've had their moments here tonight.
They have. They played hard. You know, just getting some shots that won't go in, but.
Yeah, Brooklyn John drives the paint underneath the Washburn. Washburn trapped there. He gives it back out to Iron Eyes. Across the court, Sixby on top. Underneath to Washburn, ball's knocked away. He picks it right back up. Washburn with it in the corner to St. Clair, knocked out of bounds, and it'll stay with Lander. Last touch by the Panthers. Well, I'm not sure if the Lander student body all went hunting this afternoon, but they're all in camouflage over there on the far side. Here's Sixby from the corner. Off the back of the iron, not good. Rebound pulled down by Washburn. Washburn whistle, and he's fouled.
He's working hard.
Boy, he's having a good game.
He is. Yeah, he is.
Personal foul against Trey Stenerson. That's his first. 7:14 to go. Sixby with it out of bounds for Lander into Iron Eyes. Iron Eyes at the free throw line, drives, puts up a shot off the glass and in. Oh, that's a pretty play.
Yep. Good shot, good touch.
Yeah, Keaton now with 6 points in the game. All the way down the court we go with Jet Schwan on top to Lewis. Lewis using his elbow to make some room there. Underneath Jordan, turnaround jumper, in and out, not good.
Oh.
Whistle over the back,
Yep.
and that'll be a foul on St. Clair.
Four, maybe?
No, let's see. Yeah, it's going to go against St. Clair. That's his fourth. Fourth foul. Now players coming back in. We have for the Tigers, Finn McFadden is coming in. He replaces St. Clair, goes to the bench. 6:50 to go in the game. Here's the inbounds play by Powell to Jordan. Far to Jordan for three. Good. Boy, he just nailed that sucker, and now has 5 points in the game. 50-25. The Panthers have doubled up the Tigers. Here's Iron Eyes, far side outside. On top, Washburn at the high post. Washburn moves to his right side. Can't back into the lane, so he hands it off. Iron Eyes, a nice floater. Oh, it almost went.
Almost dropped. Yep.
And the ball knocked out of bounds.
Lander ball.
Yeah, it'll be the Tigers' ball on the outside. And a couple of players coming in now. Gunnar Erickson and Brock Johnson coming back in. Coming out is Jordan. Also coming out is Cade Queen. 6:19 to go in the game. 50-25. There's the inbound pass. So Washburn made a move and almost lost the ball. Back over on the far side. McFadden lays it up, and it is too strong.
Oh, and he calls off.
And he has a player control foul. So that'll be his third. Or no, I'm sorry. His third foul. So Finn McFadden gets his third foul. 6:12 to go in the game. Opening weekend of the newly refurbished Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse here in Lander. The Strannigan Classic Tournament. We haven't heard how Riverton's doing with Sheridan. There's a turnover by the Powell Panthers. Long pass down court. Brooklyn John lays it up and in.
All right.
Nice first basket by Brooklyn John. That was a good one.
Yeah, good pass.
Yep. Here's Brock Johnson underneath the basket. Whistle, and we're going to have a foul underneath on Iron Eyes, I believe. And it is. Keaton Iron Eyes gets his second personal foul. Third of the period. 5:44 to go. 50-27. Powell has it out underneath the Tiger basket. Into Johnson. Over to Lewis in the corner. There's a long shot for three. Not good.
There we go.
Rebounded by Finn McFadden. McFadden brings it down across the timeline underneath to Washburn. He's trapped underneath the basket. Ball's knocked out by Powell. Lander will control.
If Bennett just goes straight up, gets that ball and just goes straight up, he'll get those.
Okay, here we go. Sixby, long pass in is knocked away. Picked up by Washburn, then knocked away. Here we go. Layup and good by Gunnar Erickson. 14 points in the game now, and there's the inbounds pass stolen by Johnson. Over to Erickson. His shot's missed. Tips is not good, and there's a over the back. And Parker Sixby is in pain.
Yep.
He hit his elbow on the floor. And that is the third foul on Bennett. Washburn. And of course,
come out.
Yeah, he's going to come out. Parker Sixby comes out and goes right to the trainer. And to massage his elbow. Iron Eyes also coming out. And we have Peyton Bell is back in the game. All right, there's a shot. Johnson in and out, not good. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. Far side, Brooklyn John saved it. Long pass underneath the play to Washburn. Oh, the shot's too strong, but Bennett rebounded by Lewis for the Powell Panthers. 5 minutes to go in the game. All the way down court. Underneath the basket now. Schwann on top of the key. There's Erickson for three. No, not good. Rebound. Tigers come away with it. Finn McFadden, and it's knocked out of bounds by Powell.
Powell just takes every passing lane away, every possession.
So the Tigers will have the ball on the far side. 4:48 to go, 52-27. Here's the inbounds pass to Bell. Across the key. There's a pass that gets away. Turnover Tigers. Johnson all the way, lays it up and in. Boy, I tell you that Brock Johnson, he's one heck of a player. 17 points in the game.
Yeah.
And he has a low center of gravity, so it's hard to knock him around, too.
Well, just look at that defense right there. He's low.
Yeah, and he just knocked it away all alone for the jam. But he puts it up. He didn't really jam it, but he could have if he wanted to.
Yep.
19 points in the game now for Brock Johnson. 4 minutes to go. We're halfway through the fourth period of play. 56-27. Powell with the lead on our WyoToday.com scoreboard. Here's Bell. The free throw line kicks it over to St. Clair for three. It's not good. Rebounded by Powell. Coming away, and he crashes into the scorer's table. Well, that might have hurt Jet Schwann.
And he moved the scorer's table.
Yeah, he moved the scorer's table, too, about 1.5 feet. They're putting it back in position now. No injuries there, thank goodness. Coach Mike Henney is up to make sure. And we've got a blood situation over here. The Panthers have called attention to that, so the Tigers are getting their blood kit out to clean the floor. Oh, it's the scorekeeper that got hurt.
Oh.
Yeah, she got whacked when he came in. And so she's got a little wrap on her hand right now, and they're cleaning up the floor right where Jet Schwann crashed into the scorer's table. Fortunately, Alan, it has wheels.
Yeah. Yeah, because that could have really been bad.
Oh, yeah, it can move. Okay, here comes the second team now for Powell with 3:38 to go. Whistle, and a foul is going to be called on Gunnar Erickson, his first. And the Tigers looking to just make as many points as they can here. So now, here's the second team coming in. We have Nathan Prater out there, Keona Wisniewski, Dawson Griffin, and even Whitlock for the Powell Panthers. leading 56-27, 3.5 minutes to go in the game. There's Bell. Bell gives it off to Sixby, who's back in the game. His elbow's all right now. Underneath, St. Clair, underneath the basket for 2. That was a nice reverse layup.
Yep.
St. Clair, that's his 6th point of the game.
Yeah, I like how he's attacking.
Yeah, that was a very good play. He just ducked under the defensive players, did the reverse layup underneath. Here we go, 14. Off to is that 4, Whitlock. Ball is stolen away.
Yep.
Nice steal by the Tigers. 3 minutes to go in the contest. And we have a foul on Powell trying to reach in and get the ball away. Well, these kids want to play. Nathan Prater gets the personal foul. 2:53 to go. It is the 3rd team foul on Powell. Here's Bell for the Tigers. To Sixby underneath the Washburn. He backs his way in the paint. Hook shot good. And that is the 10th point of the game by Washburn. Yeah. No, 10th point of the game. Down court underneath the basket. There's Whitlock. He can't shoot.
Yep.
Yeah.
Out.
What did he do? He stepped on the end line.
Yep.
Well, when you get tight pressure, that's what you do.
Yeah. That's two stops, I guess, in a row there.
Yeah, here we go. 2:22. Deuces Wild on the scoreboard. And Parker Sixby wearing number 2 has it. Now we have a traveling call on St. Clair. Turnover by the Tigers. 2:17 to go. Long pass down court to Jordan. Jordan in the corner, near side. Hands it off. There's a long shot for 3. Not good. Jordan rebounds. And the ball's poked away. Another turnover. 3rd in a row. Tigers come down in the corner. Sixby for 3.
There's old Parker. There's a timeout.
And a timeout called. 56-34, minute 55.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Your tax pros at 672 West Main Street in Lander, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of...
Back again, Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse. Tigers putting on a press. Got the second 5 in there for Powell right now. He'll try to keep up with Wisnowski. In the middle, shots blocked, and Washburn almost had a block, but it goes up and in that time for Wisniewski. That's his first points of the game. 34-58, shot from the corner, not good. Powell gets the rebound with 90 seconds to go. Panthers in the corner, in the paint, shots off the glass and in. Nice play that time by Jordan. No, that was, that was Jordan. Yep, he got it. That's his 5th point of the game. Here's Bell for the Tigers with 70 seconds left. Off to Iron Eyes, and he's fouled. Or Noah St. Clair, I mean. That was Noah St. Clair. So Jordan picks up foul number 4. Bodie Moffitt coming into the game for the Tigers. Here's the inbounds pass to Sixby. There's Iron Eyes in the corner. Bell lost the handle on the ball. Now dribbles on the near side wing. The left-hand wing throws the ball away. Here's an opportunity for a lay-in. Layup, and no, he missed the layup. Number 1, Evan Whitlock. And the ball goes out of bounds off of Powell, so Lander will have it. Peyton Bell shaking his wrist there, now looking at his fingernail. He got whacked, I think, maybe on the backboard. Okay, Bell has it right now. He's calling for some help. 40 seconds to go across the timeline. Over to Moffitt. Sixby has it. Back to Bell. He loses control. Picked up by Powell. Turnover Lander. Layup is not good because Bell whacked him. Jordan.
Yeah.
And there's no doubt that was foul.
Number 1, Peyton Bell.
And that's the 5th team foul, so that means it will go the double, the 2 shots here for Jordan. And let's see, Jordan in the contest has won just.
Back into the Tiger lineup, Brooklyn John and Finn McFadden.
And the Tigers putting their substitutes in too. You need that unplugged, don't you? Yeah, okay, just a second here. Jim, get out of the way. We got to, where's that plug in for them?
Right here.
Okay, unplug it. Okay, Tigers have the ball. Bell down underneath McFadden in the corner. Gives it off. There's a shot by St. Clair. Up off, not good. 19 seconds to go in the game.
Gonna hold the ball
we got
there.
it. You betcha. Here we go. Here's Jordan. 10 seconds to go. Jordan on top of the key. They're just going to play catch with it out here on top of the key.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to take a shot here. And that's the end of the game. And our final score, the Powell Panthers 61 and the Lander Tigers 34. And we'll be back with our Click It or Ticket postgame show after this.
Keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
.381 Subs and Salads is the newest addition to Fremont County. They offer salads, sandwiches, ice cream, and Lotus drinks. 381 Subs and Salads is located at 702 East Main Street in Riverton.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Back again at Bob Carey Memorial Fieldhouse, and the red neon lights are on the backboard, meaning the game's over. And it was 61-34. Well, Stu Mullen needed to know where his team was at, and he's found out.
Yeah, I think that was, probably maybe not what he was hoping, but probably expecting, just a tough matchup.
Yeah, well, the number 2 ranked team in the Powell, and in our pregame interview that I had with Coach Mullins here last week, he anticipated Powell could be the number 1 team in the state. All of their seniors are returning, and they've just got power up and down their roster. And,
their 6th, 7th, and 8th guy, they didn't drop off.
No.
We've got to find some scoring. We lost, I think, those 3 seniors last year, McClung and
Stauffenberg.
And Lopez.
Abe
were
Lopez.
About 30 points a game. All of them combined average. So that's a lot of offense to try to figure out.
You bet. The Tigers are starting their season. We now know what they have. Looking now, we're in our Click It and Ticket postgame show. And let's take a look at the Panthers first of all. Leading scorer of the game, no surprise there, Brock Johnson, 19 points. They had 2 players in double figures. Gunnar Erickson ended with 14. Just missing double figures was Cade Queen with 9. We had Trey Stennerson with 6, Marshall Lewis with 5, also Alex Jordan with 5, and then a couple each by Kiona Wisniewski and Jet Swan. So the Panthers come out and they go 1-0 on the season. And the Lander Valley Tigers, let's see, their leading scorer was Bennett Washburn. He had 12 points for the Tigers, and then it drops off from there. Noah St. Clair had 6. Parker Sixby had 6. With 3 was Darian Herford at 2 points each. Finn McFadden and Brooklyn John. And did I mention Keaton Iron Eyes had 6 as well? So we have 3 players with 6 points. But it's a good start for the Tigers here at the Strannigan tournament. And of course, Alan, this is why you play non-conference games at the beginning of the season.
Yeah, you gotta see where you're at, and you gotta test some things and test your players and get them to start thinking about improving game 1 to game 2. And
And tomorrow morning, the Lander Tigers will be on the air early for the 10 o'clock girls game with the Lady Tigers and the Star Valley Braves, and then the boys game is at 11:30. You have a doubleheader tomorrow. Then at 4 o'clock, it's Lander girls against Pinedale and the boys against Pinedale, 4 and 5:30. So that's the schedule for tomorrow. We'll be back with you at 10 o'clock. And, boy, I tell you what, I want to give a big shout-out to Alan Mullen. We put a little thing out on Facebook saying, our guy that I had last year, Sean O'Braid, has moved out of town, and we needed somebody else to come in here and keep me from talking the whole game. And turns out, Alan, you're the dad of Coach Stu. So,
yep.
We got a pretty good analyst here. I really appreciate your help today.
Absolutely, it was a pleasure and it was an honor to be a part of this, and looking forward to the season. Yeah,
well, we're going to have a great one. I tell you what, the Tigers now know what they need to do. They'll be up against Star Valley in the morning, and then close out the day with Pinedale. And then on Saturday morning, I believe it is. It's a Saturday morning we have that early game.
Yeah.
Saturday morning. Let me get my schedule back out here again. Where is it? Saturday morning. We'll be against Cheyenne East at 9 o'clock in the morning for the girls, 10:30 for the boys.
Yep.
And then that'll wrap it up for Lander's team here, the varsity boys and the varsity girls. The varsity girls, they had a great game. They won tonight over the Powell Lady Panthers, 45-42, and that was a pretty good outing for Coach Drew Powell's team.
Yeah, that was kind of impressive. Those girls have had 3 coaches in 3 years, and
yep,
here they are.
Now, this is our Click It and Ticket postgame show, and we're now going to go to our player of the game. Well, let's see here. We easily could go to Bennett Washburn, who was the leading scorer, but we had some good floor work as well from Parker Sixby and also Keaton Eyes and Noah St. Clair. They both came on. What do you think, player of the game? Do you have a vote?
I think, I was impressed with Noah. I thought, when he had his minutes, he took – really good opportunity of those minutes, and he had a couple of steals. Obviously went hard after the basket.
All right, we'll do it. Noah St. Clair, our player of the game, coming off the bench today for the Lander Tigers. He ended up with 6 points in the game, but as you said, a pretty good floor game.
Yep.
All right. Well, we talked to Coach Stu at the beginning of the season last week. I came in and watched some practices, and he said, defense is going to be the thing for us, quickness and defense. And you really can't judge yourself against a team like Powell because they are so put together.
Yeah, that's, I know one of his goals is to keep 11 points a quarter. That's kind of his defensive.
Right,
And I think maybe one of the quarters they had him at 11.
Yeah, exactly. We had one quarter when the Panthers only scored 11 points.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Yeah, well, I saw the Powell bus parked outside of the Wendy's in Riverton earlier today. So that must have been their lunch treat. They'll go spend the night here in Fremont County, and then we'll be right after it again tomorrow. I didn't get a final score from the Riverton game. I was hoping that we would have that. The final, I better get the final for Lander up there. Powell had 61, and Lander had 34. Mm-hmm. So that was that's the game. And Alan, we'll see you again tomorrow, right?
Yep, I'll be here bright and early.
And the only game you're going to miss this week is the Saturday game, right?
No, I'll be here all weekend.
Okay.
It'll be next week.
Next weekend, that's right.
On Thursday. I'll miss Thursday. Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good. We're glad to have you on board.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. And I don't see Stu coming out, so I don't think we're going to have a post-game interview. But we had a great Noah St. Clair as our player of the game. And we will wrap it up for Kirk Baxter and Alan. We appreciate you coming in.
Yep.
You bet. And for Alan Mullins. And for, let's see, who's doing the work back in the studio? Leanne Sanderson. Leanne, thank you. That's it. We'll be back on the air tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock with more Lander Tiger basketball. Drive carefully.
Wyoglass wants to wish all the Lander Valley Tiger teams good luck this year. Wyoglass is locally owned and operated in Lander. They bleed green. Call or stop in today to get a quote on a window or get a quick fix on your window for a rock chip. Wyoglass is Lander.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you.
Overhead Door Company of Riverton and Lander is your premier dealer for quality windows and doors, featuring quality brands like Anderson, Colby, Larson Storm Doors, and more. Overhead Door Company is proud to support our Fremont County student athletes.